two of the world's wealthiest allies are now on the brink of war over a single port city. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a secret shipment of military vehicles has pushed Saudi Arabia and the UAE to the edge, and why this conflict in Yemen could explode across Africa, threatening Kenya's own security. The headline, Saudi Arabia has just bombed its own ally. At the port of Mukalla in southern Yemen, Saudi warplanes targeted vehicles arriving by sea. Riyadh says those vehicles came from an Emirati port destined for separatist rebels. This wasn't an attack on an enemy. This was a direct warning shot fired at the United Arab Emirates, a nation it's called a brother for decades. But here's the twist. This is about far more than Yemen. Meet the Southern Transitional Council, or STC. For years, they've been the UAE's chosen vehicle in Yemen, tapping into a genuine, popular desire in the south to restore the independence it lost back in 1990. The STC leader, Adaris al-Zubaydi, slowly gained Western recognition, even attending the UN General Assembly. They were given seats on Yemen's coalition government in 2019, but they were never content. This month, they grabbed their opportunity, sending forces into Hadramaut, the largest governorate in the south. And the UAE didn't stop them. For Saudi Arabia, Yemen has always been its preserve. First with a bombing campaign against Houthi rebels starting in 2015, then under pressure switching to diplomacy. They assumed their junior partner, the UAE, would back down and tell the STC to delay independence. But in the past month, the UAE has kicked over every assumed red line. And then, something shocking happened. Saudi Arabia released an unprecedented statement. The kingdom stresses that any threat to its national security is a red line, and the kingdom will not hesitate to take all necessary steps and measures to confront and neutralize any such threat. This is Saudi Arabia, in effect, accusing the UAE of threatening its future security. The dispute has the potential to create a civil war within the south of Yemen itself. But here's the part that will blow your mind. It's already spilling over. The two Gulf giants often back opposite sides in Sudan and across the Horn of Africa. Yemen could become just one theater where they vie for political influence, control of shipping lanes, and commercial access. The UAE has been quietly considering commercial opportunities in Yemen for years. This is about money, power, and a fundamental rift in strategy. For Kenya and East Africa, this is a direct threat. A full-blown proxy war between Saudi Arabia and the UAE would destabilize the entire Red Sea region, a vital corridor for our trade. It could flood neighboring countries with more refugees and weapons. The implications are massive. Some say the UAE is pursuing a bold new empire. Others say Saudi Arabia is defending its rightful backyard. But the tension is at a boiling point. The unanswered question? If these two wealthy allies are willing to bomb each other's shipments, what's the next red line? And who in Africa gets caught in the crossfire? Do you think this Gulf Cold War will explode into a regional conflict? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on how global power shifts hit home.